Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. A few weeks ago, I made a video on why I would buy the Mavic Mini 3 Pro. However, after flying my Mavic Air, I decided maybe I don't need to buy it. Let's talk about it right now. Alright, so you know about the rave regarding Mavic Mini 3 Pro. It's an amazing drone. I saw all the detailed videos from various YouTubers, and it's amazing drones, right? It has a bigger sensor than this Mavic Air. However, I had a chance to fly this a couple of times this year. One at my sister's cottage and the other at my other sister's home. And the image that come out of this Mavic Air is still amazing. There's no complaint about it. And in fact, the way I fly, it's very slow and cinematic. And I'll show you the video at the end. You can have a look at that. But there's no need now for me to actually buy a Mavic Mini 3. Especially when I thought I was going to buy it, I thought I was going to film myself walking. Then I realized, when will I ever do that? I mean, literally in the last 2 years, I must have flown maybe 5 or 6 times using this drones. I also have other DJI drones as well, the Mavic 2 Pro as well as the Phantom 4 Pro V2. But I don't bring those to fly for leisure. Those are more for my work. Here, this Mavic Air has been my go-to drone every time I travel, with my families. I would carry this along with me all the time. And after flying this year twice, I'm actually very happy that I'm not going to buy the Mavic 3 Mini Pro just yet. So I think this Mavic Air has fulfilled my requirement for everything I need to do. Especially, when you worry about you need to have a drone license to fly and all that. Well, I did get it, and you can see here I have a number to indicate that I have my basic pilot license and to show the bylaw officers that comply to the law. I have it already, so really the 249 grams drone doesn't bother me that much anymore. And in fact, I bought this drone with 4 sets of batteries. As you can see here, I have 3 here, and then of course the one in the drone, and I also have the battery that charge all 4 of them. And 4 battery is more than enough. Each battery lasts about 18 to 20 minutes, and I could fly in like 40 minutes. In fact, when I was flying at my sister's cottage, I only needed 3. I used the last one just to kind of fly for fun. But other than that, yeah, 4 battery is more than enough. And another thing is I realized that my latest phone that I have, the G8X Thin Q from LG, I noticed that the battery lasts so long. So when I hook up to my controller, these two, even with the 4 batteries that I was flying with, this thing only use up maybe 5-6% of the battery power. So I start with 95, I end up using up only 5%, so 90% left. This one still have all the lights on. So that's amazing. That's one thing I noticed in the past. I had an older phone with the Samsung I think S6 or something like that, or S5. And a Note 3, and the battery drains so fast. Like literally, when I'm flying the 4 batteries, my phone battery would drain like 40% or something like that. It's like literally running out of the battery on the smartphone so fast. But this new phone, it has 4,000 milliamp hour, can hold the charges so long and not worry about losing my power in my phone. So this is great. So with this combination of the newer phone and the controller, they will last very long. In fact, I don't have to worry about losing power or any of that. And the 4 battery is more than enough for the Mavic Air. And you can check the image quality from the Mavic Air. It's just beautiful. I mean, I don't think I even need to color grade if I correct my exposure properly. So now there are some images that I couldn't have done the exposure properly because of the way the clouds and the sun, they keep coming back and forth. So that kind of fluctuation of the brightness that clips the image. I don't have any problem with the darker images because I can always bring that up. But it's the brightness, when the sun comes out from the clouds, that's when it blows up the image and then it clipped some of the images. So I have to be very careful. Usually I would underexpose the image and then bring it up in post, right? So yeah, that's how I fix my images. Amazing drone even though this Mavic Air is a couple of years old now. I had it for maybe about 3 years, maybe 2.5. I can't remember, and this drone hasn't disappointed me at all. You can check the image now and see what you think, but yeah, definitely I don't think I need to buy the Mavic Mini 3 anymore. I don't think I will buy it anytime soon. After I flew this drone 2 times this year and I realized there's no need anymore. And especially I do have the basic drone license. There's no worry about not being able to fly at all. If you're in my situation, I'm sure you're in the same scenario. Don't buy into latest greatest drone. Even though I know the Mavic Mini 3 Pro is amazing drone and it's 249 grams, but still, if you do have the basic pilot license, I really don't think you need it anymore. The only thing that you might need, and that's why I was thinking of buying it, is the fact that it can follow me at a closer range, or I can fly over people, but keep in mind that the safety is the #1 rule, right? Because with a 249 grams, there's not that much rule other than the rule that you need to be safe and that you need to, use your head, right, to fly these drones, not, just fly recklessly. All right. So yeah, if I do buy Mini 3, it'll be my last drone, and I think I'm going to take my time actually, because the Mavic Air satisfy my need this year and hopefully next year as well, unless of course I decide to do more filming of myself walking and flying closer to people. 249 grams drone would satisfy that without getting a more advanced drone license. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.